next edition of Breakfast with Benefield here at Fyffe Fieldhouse, as always, with Coach Benefield. Coach, last night you've been screaming it to the mountains for forever that Fyffe's got, it's gonna be a tough season this year. It's not gonna look like the Fyffe as we've known it over the last few years. I think a lot of people seen that last night, that it's a little bit different scenario this year. You did pull out a very huge region win on the road at Sylvania. Talk about that game last night, and I know you coached there at one time. I'm sure you've seen some familiar faces when you got there as well.
Yeah, a few. Well, kids play very hard. That's the thing you can say about them, and that's the only thing you can really depend on, is that we're going to play hard. We don't take care of a lot of small details, and we don't do a lot of the things that's got to be done to, it's just that's a lot of stories, just little things all week long, and they come out to bite you on Friday night sometimes. But like I said, I think of course Sylvania played extremely hard too, and we did too. We hung, we just kept on. I hear it called shoot yourself in the foot, but I believe sometimes we detonated some kind of bomb on our feet.
Y'all had an IED.
Not a good day to talk. It's just I don't know. It's tough. I just don't see the kind of penalties we got last night. That's something you don't see us get. You don't see us turn the ball over. Maybe 4 or 5 times a year, and turnovers, and we have games where we have 1 or 2 penalties, but I guess that's to be expected sometimes.
Now, Coach, coming into this season, I know you and I talked repeatedly about this season. One of your concerns was the secondary, but they actually stepped up against a very good passing quarterback and good receivers last night. Played pretty decent, don't you think?
Yeah, they completed a lot of passes, but our defensive line, I thought, man, they had to sleep good last night because they exhausted, and we don't have any depth much to put in for them. A few just minor cramps and different things. Physical game. I mean, both teams. I know both teams woke up knowing this morning they played. But the secondary done probably good as they can for their experience. It's just one of those that both teams deserve to win, and Coach Van done a great job with them, and I know it probably hurts this morning for them. I've been on that side. I woke up like that too, and it's just one of those things, a game that could have went either way, and we got lucky enough to pass a little bit too long and one a little bit too short. We shouldn't even never been in that situation. If you can't kill the clock with a minute to go and you got it on the other team's end of the field, that's just
it's tough.
I don't even know what to say.
Coach, if you had to guess at one point during that game last night, how high do you think your blood pressure got?
I'm going to say in the neighborhood, it's as high probably when I got there, so I'll say somewhere around 175 over 125.
Was you at stroke level at any point?
Yeah. That's not good either.
That's not good. No, we got to get you calm down.
I was just trying to hold a lot of things in, and I didn't hold it all in, but I held a lot of things in.
No doubt.
I'm working with a counselor, so no.
Are you sitting on the couch with somebody getting?
I need one.
And what is it called? The safe place? They call it the safe tree.
I guess.
Now, Coach, putting that one behind you, I know you watch film on or whatever. You got Brindlee Mountain coming up here this week. I know you guys got to get back to the drawing board. What are some of the things you're looking to focus on mainly heading into this week?
Well, we just can't drop the ball. We can't have 30-yard losses. We can't handle that. Our offense, of course, don't handle that. We're in one of those cases to where we are what we are. It is what it is. We don't have any changes that we can make much. We're going to make a couple, but not nothing glaring, and we just got to keep practicing and try to be the best that we can be with what we have, and that's all anybody can do. You know, sometimes you just you are what you are.
Coach, the perception of Fyffe, and I've heard this personally probably 75 times this summer, is they just plug and play the next guy. That's just a machine over there. They got guys lined up everywhere.
Yeah,
that's not always the case, is it, for those who are
Well,
watching this video?
we got 30. We got about 30. 30 kids, 27 kids, 9 through 12. That don't sound like plugging them in much. You know, but I mean, it really don't matter if you got 27 or 37, or if you had 20. If they were all people that could contribute to the game.
That's right.
Play quality, normal, level-headed football where you might actually go the right direction and hustle and know your plays. But you know, we can't knock our kids for effort, that's for sure. I think they played their hearts out last night, and they're doing the best they can. And you know, we'll just come back and go to work. I got to try to look for a game week after next. We've got Brindlee this week. I don't want to have another open date, so I need to try to find a game. And got a couple prospects for that, and so we'll see how that goes.
It'd be good to get you a game up here for sure, because I know those guys love to play 10 at least every year.
That's right.
That's huge. I know you guys maybe got to get to work today, Coach, so we don't want to help you. And you said you got a green field getting planted.
Well, yeah, got to get something going to get my mind.
Get that blood pressure down.
Focus, get that blood pressure down.
I know you swapped from coffee to water today.
Yeah, I did.
That helps with that.
It does. It does. I need water, but been watching a lot of things on TV. You know, today important in our history, and was a bad time.
Yeah.
You know, something more important than football.
Absolutely.
I've been watching all morning, and kind of emotional to watch all those people that lost their loved ones. And just today, for people listening, to go hug your children and your family and tell them you love them.
Well, you got that right. It puts things in perspective when you're talking about a game.
And a ball game, not too important when you see all those kids that lost their daddies and mothers in the 911. And
that's right.
a lot of things more important than football.
Get that right, man. That is an unbelievable day. I remember it like it was yesterday, being at work. It made me want to throw up just seeing what I was seeing on the TV. And yeah, we can't forget days like that. And
it's just watching today, I think it put it more in perspective for me to see the calling out every name of the 3,000 that died, and the families of those women and men that died, and where they are today. Like some of them had children 2 years old. You know, they're 22 and 23-year-old, and they just had to, suck it up and go on. And like everybody has to do at times, but it was a tough time. And I was thinking this morning, watching it, kind of reminds you, I'm sure, how people felt after a bomb Pearl Harbor and that kind of days. Maybe 20 years, they lost a lot of people. But
that's right. That was a disgusting time in history as well. But how many lives was lost on the back end of that after the kicks off of retaliation or war? That's another thing to think about. Even more lives lost.
Freedom's not free.
No,
we take it for granted.
Yep, absolutely, 100%. Coach, good luck to you. I know you got to get to work, and we will be seeing you back a week from today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go Big Red.
Go Big Red.